My name is Bob Sulkin. I teach photography at Holland University in Roanoke, and I've been working with what I call the constructed image for about 30 years now, so quite a while. And by the constructed image, what I refer to is the idea that I work in a studio situation and I put things together for the express purpose of being photographed. Most of the materials I use are recycled materials, things that I find on the street or in thrift shops. I'm a big thrift shop hunter. Some of the work that's in the current show is from a body of work called Prototypes. And prototypes are invented vehicles. I take sort of the position of a mad scientist, maybe in search of a cure for alternative fuel technologies or a new method for alternative fuel technologies, but I don't have the know-how or the expertise to really do it, so I do it sort of a Rube Goldberg mad scientist way. I like for my work to both be whimsical and also to refer to some broader cultural issue. I started this interest in cultural issues with a body of work called Circa 20th Century. And one of those, in the early 90s, before the internet, I would take photographs off television, old photographs, and I'd use them in constructions in my studio by projecting them with slide projectors. As I move forward, I'm thinking of new things. I've been lucky to be on a sabbatical this past year, so I've done a lot of new work. And one of the things I'm working with are images based on mythology. An ode to Leda, I found a wonderful cement broken up swan on the street corner, and I picked it up and brought it to my studio, and it became Leda. In the Leda story, Zeus takes the form of a swan to seduce Leda. In this one, I take stuff off the internet to include and to layer in Photoshop, and there's some bolts of lightning and a small image of Leda. I'm also working on a body of work called Homage to Holst, the composer Gustav Holst. And this is a body of work where it actually involves no camera at all. I work strictly from scanning, and I scan things like black walnuts, and they become planets in my images. Gustav Holst is best known for a composition called The Planets, in which case it's not a literal depiction of the planets, but more of an emotional interpretation, and that's what I'm doing. So again, at one level, I hope the work is enjoyable and whimsical, and at another level, it has some reference to my broader life as a citizen.